heart of family is to help our farmers from Padawan villages by channeling their fresh produce to the consumer's table. We started this project in 2019 when the pandemic outbreak was at rise. With this project, we have adopted more than 250 farmers from 18 villages, channeled 8 to 15 tons of fresh produce per month and saved more than 11 tons of surplus. The word family comes from the word farm and family, which means we connect our local rural farmers directly to our end consumers by providing a platform to market their products. It is definitely a joy and pleasure to be able to work with the farmers hand in hand in the process of sustainable farming practices that we have shared with them, and to be able to see that they are beginning to improve and creating income through chemical and pesticides-free fresh produces is something that we firmly are aiming for. The Padawan farmers are the ones who have suffered the most during this pandemic season. Through Farmily, the Padawan farmers will have a ready market for their fresh produce. In terms of the topography in the Padawan area, farmers need to be extra selective on which crop to plant. Bananas and pineapples are the most planted as they are more resilient towards any kind of weather. Another issue we put extra attention to in regards to sustainable farming with our farmers is the pest control issue. The farmers have always been adapted to utilize pesticides and chemicals on crops, and this can cause inconvenience for them to adapt to unfamiliar methods. Therefore, our team exposed farmers on the importance of monitoring and controlling pests in the early stage. It is important to educate them on the consequences of utilizing chemicals on crops and plantations. Monitoring sessions occur once or twice a week, while workshops are conducted at new villages once or twice in every week. In achieving the mission of Farmily, the team tries their best to help B40 farmers to better their quality of life. In this sense, also promoting the economic stability for farms in the Padawan area. So I think if given a choice, definitely we will choose to consume chemical-free food instead of food that is sprayed with pesticides and chemical fertilizer. They are farmers who are actively involving themselves in sustainable farming practices that we have initiated. Farmily also conduct workshops for farmers in order to educate them on the proper way to enhance their knowledge and skills on sustainable farming. Several topics shared with farmers for them to be equipped with knowledge or some common practices in sustainable farming. Workshop conducted in several chosen villages for the first phase has received tremendous success, estimated with 60 participants per workshop. Our team often works collectively with the respective farmers by farming together and farm visitation regularly to see the progress and making sure that they are on the right track in practicing sustainable farming. Among the fresh produce that are produced the most by these farmers are bananas, pineapples, lemongrass, and turmeric, as they are more resilient as mentioned before. Unfortunately, this leads to overproduction that can cause problems to farmers as it drives the unrestrained use of chemical as well as high levels of agriculture pollution and underpriced commodities. We collect fresh produce from the farmers every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Farmers will gain profit depending on how much fresh produce they can give us. Those fresh produce will be channeled to the consumer through retail or wholesale. This is why Farmily functions as a retail store.
Terima kasih. Yayasan Hazana. Yayasan Hazana. Terima kasih Yayasan Hazana.
Throughout the years, our farmers project have been gradually expanding its scope in deploying farmers practicing sustainable farming in the Padawan area. It is definitely not an easy task in doing so, as there will definitely obstacles along the road. However, I can see that it is pretty successful, as the community is quite satisfied with the knowledge we have brought towards them. They are also willing to be deeply involved in the activities and workshops that we have offered them. We envision that this project will affect positively not only on increasing the income of the Padawan community to 40 to 70%, but also to create an impact and make a change on the community to preserve a better and sustainable environment.